We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Isotopes and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Ready now, Louis Aparicio. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Runs up and gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
So now to the plate, Benito Santiago. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Santiago is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box, Andrew Jones, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's wide, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn, no score. Felix Hernandez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better, and if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Stepping up now, Ryan Braun. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2.
0-1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Stepping in now, Robin Yount. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 8 home runs, and 32 driven in. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
To the plate now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Seared down the first baseline. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hernandez comes set. And the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Morgan. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good 2-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And that misses 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Count is 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Digging in, Jay Bruce. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1. 1-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now pitch on the way. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box, Joe Torre. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So striding forward now, Albert Pujols, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Ball 1. Hernandez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Popped him up. Morgan is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Javier Baez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Out of play. Two and 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he got him.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate, Taylor Ward. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, George Brett. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A swing by Brett, and this one's driven to left. A ball that's carrying, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Plate, Dwight Evans. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brett stands at second with no outs. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
At the plate now, Felix Hernandez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Yount takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Benito Santiago is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it is. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. But into the box now, Joe Hudson. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! And good for him. Joe Hudson has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Robin Yount stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a throw over. And again a throw. And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now at the plate, Duke Snider. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. In there, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. Taken in by Brett. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this. Now at the plate, Andrew Jones.
Leading out for Indiana, the center fielder, Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
High in the air out to center field. Snider's under it. One down.
The batter, number 8.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. In now, Joe Morgan. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
On the ground is short. This could be 2 to Morgan at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, George Brett.
George Brett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Digging in to try it again, Dwight Evans. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Taylor Ward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 3.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batter, number 57.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Joe Hudson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
The 1-0 home.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Brandon Woodruff. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Hernandez comes set. Here's the delivery. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the speed threat, Luis Aparicio. Pitch on the way.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 9.
Striding into the box, Benito Santiago. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
0-2 the count to Santiago. Now here it comes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in, Andrew Jones. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. 32 now for the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The batter.
So now to the plate, Joe Morgan. As he sends it on the ground to first. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give him the lead.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Digging in once again, Robin Yount. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. One out for the Phils in their half of the sixth. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Standing in, Reggie Jackson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got it.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 2-1. At the plate, Jay Bruce. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The windup and the 0-1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Stepping in, Joe Torre. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Heading out towards shallow right. Jackson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 5. George.
Striding in once again, George Brett. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Felix Hernandez. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Stepping in, Albert Pujols. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Ready for another shot now, Javier Baez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Taylor Ward is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, number 57.
Now to the plate, Joe Hudson. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball 1.
Ball and a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
One pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. Here comes the 1 and 2. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
No balls and 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Over to take charge of this one is Andrew, and that'll do it. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Brustar Graterol has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48.
Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Louis Aparicio. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Hudson has it, and he makes the throw to first. Aparicio is retired, and there's one away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long. Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
From the stretch. Ready with the 0-1. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, Dero. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
To the plate now, Jay Bruce. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Snyder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dero. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. In now, Joe Torre. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Snyder's in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Indiana. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ryan Braun. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these 2 performances stack up against one another. So next to the plate for the Phils, Robin Yount. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Duke Snyder. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Snyder in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Hernandez looks in. Here's the 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. Indiana is out in front here. 4-2. Thad Ward enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now in the box, George Brett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Leading off for Indiana, the third baseman, George Brett.
Here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. George Brett with a solo shot, making it an even .350 for his career. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Dwight Evans. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Settling in now, Felix Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Felix Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground, a second for Baez. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Aparicio. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And that misses 2-2. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Indiana is on top here, 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Smoke on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Raleigh Fingers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Stepping in now, Albert Pujols.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Chopper to short, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. To second for 1, back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Taylor Ward. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The 1-1. Fingers has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
5-2 the final score tonight. Indiana get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Felix Hernandez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Raleigh Fingers records the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.